From murals highlighting next week's Coliseum match, to the Town Criers news, brought to you by John's Fine Wools, and the consumer-driven world we live in today, advertising has evolved and transformed itself in parallel to the businesses it works so hard to announce. Fundamentally, changes in the advertising industry have been brought about by disruptions in the channels marketers use to reach customers, such as the advent of television.
Advertising oracle Leo Burnett showed that the right icon can sell almost anything to almost anybody.
The rise of the internet as a channel for reaching customers precipitated the latest disruption, characterized by new and nimble firms that were digital natives and understood the new medium in a way that the old, traditional agencies could not. WPP was formed in 1985 when Martin Sorrell took control of a shell company, Wire and Plastic Products. By the following year, he had already acquired 10 marketing services companies. In 1987, WPP bought JWT and Ogilvy, two historic agencies. Acquisitions and operational developments continued throughout the 90s, including investments and acquisitions in digital companies as early as 1995. By 2007, WPP Digital was created to further develop the group's digital capabilities. Today, the WPP Group owns 327 companies and has a market capitalization of over £11 billion. WPP has shown evidence of strategic agility by identifying the opportunity in digital advertising before anyone else, moving quickly to capture this opportunity through focused acquisitions, and designing an innovative structure and business model to leverage their portfolio offerings. 4 aspects of WPP illustrate this strategic agility, starting with a clear vision from a strong leader.
But I didn't want to do things on small scale, and we always had big ambitions because I like the intellectual challenge, if I can put it as grandly as that, of sort of global business.
2. A focus on new markets that deliver growth.
You know, our strategy is very simple. Our strategy is new markets, new media, and consumer insight.
3. An appropriate structure to serve clients. WPP has a horizontal structure that integrates their agency networks to form dedicated client teams to serve their businesses across the globe. 4. Leverage WPP's capabilities in M&A. For example, the recent acquisition of AKQA, a digital agency, shows WPP's strategy to buy small but growing firms and scaling them to a global audience.
They are the leading independent digital agent, confined to the US and the western part of Europe, the UK and Western Europe.
Thanks in large part to its strategic agility, WPP has been able to weather the disruption caused by the rise of the internet and identifying and responding quickly to new opportunities. WPP has consistently beat its rivals in both strategy and execution on its way to becoming the world's largest holding company and the world's biggest marketing services company. WPP's early focus on digital advertising has resulted in a sustained competitive advantage as the fundamentals of the market shifted towards digital. Today, WPP's revenues from digital advertising are close to double that of its closest competitors, which is crucial to its success given the much higher rates of growth of digital versus traditional advertising. WPP's strategic agility has resulted in an industry-leading 35% average annual growth rate over its 26-year history. Ultimately, what the example of WPP can teach us is that, even starting from scratch, it is possible to become the undisputed global leader in an industry if you are able to identify and react quickly to new changes in the market.
I think speed has become increasingly important. I mean, I used to have a terrible quote which was a bad decision on Monday is better than a good decision on Friday, meaning that you should get on with it, right? And that's a favourite phrase of mine, get on with it. I like to respond quickly to what people want. But I think rapid response in this particular era, or in the coming era, is going to be even more important.
To achieve strategic agility, we need to close the gap between knowing and doing at speed.